How do you measure the impact on families and the cost of war? You take a look at a family and you know, it's not always there on the surface. But after a 7th or 8th deployment of a spouse, how much tougher is it to try to keep a family together? After the 7th or 8th deployment, how much tougher is it for that service member who has come home to pick back up in their employment again and be able to take care of their family? For that service member who has been right on the front line of war and is then dealing with young children who can always be a handful at different times, you know, and they look and they go, this is much tougher for me to handle than it used to be, who become more comfortable in effect on the front lines in Afghanistan than on the street or at a ballpark in Merrillville or in Terre Haute or in Beech Grove. And what I would like the families of Indiana to know about this documentary that is talking about the impact of war on families and children is this: that when a soldier or service member goes off to war, they're not the only ones who are on the front line. Their whole family is on the front line as well, because while they're over there serving, right back home, life doesn't end in terms of responsibilities and obligations for family, but you have a spouse who's handling it all by themselves. You have a spouse who sometimes doesn't know who to turn to or who to talk to. You have children who every night when they go to bed doesn't know if when they wake up tomorrow their mom or their dad who's over serving is still going to be alive. And so I can tell you they pray furiously. And their last prayer every night is, please keep my mom or dad alive so they can come home and I can hug them again. We have families that every day, when their spouse is at war, they're at war as well.